it was the 100th competitive game for Ange Postecoglou as Celtic boss. And obviously the Celtic fans unveiled a banner, "Gone by Christmas, here's to 100 more." When you do think back to the kind of the first days where he took over and the squad was a bit of a shambles, it's a pretty impressive record that he's got.
Oh, it's beyond impressive. I must admit, a wee chuckle at this "gone by Christmas" thing, right? Because who actually said that he was going to be gone by Christmas?
No wheeling and football insider.
Well, I mean, exactly. I mean, it's almost like a lot of fans go, "Oh, the mainstream media said it'd be gone by Christmas." Who said this? I don't remember seeing this. It was actually a section of Celtic fans who thought it'd be gone by Christmas. But it certainly wasn't the mainstream media, because a lot of it, us guys in the much maligned press corps could see what he's trying to do, but obviously it was a struggle early on, the first kind of couple of months. But he was happy to be with the whole squad. I mean, he's signed, dozens of players. His hit rate is exceptional. Mm-hmm. I think he's won 74 games out of 100.
74 wins, 10 draws, 16 losses, 253 goals.
So, I mean, that's up there. Those stats are up there with Martin O'Neill. I think Martin O'Neill would slightly edge it, I think. But certainly Brendan Rodgers up there as well. I think Brendan Rodgers might be, in his first 100 games, might be slightly less, purely because I think the Champions League and all that stuff might have changed that slightly. I don't know. But he's up there with those kind of numbers. I mean, that is O'Neill and Rodgers' numbers, which is exceptional. There is some mitigating factors, I think. You look at the league, the strength of the league in the last couple of years. I don't know if it's as strong as it has been. I think Martin O'Neill's era, you look back to that time, I think the league was maybe slightly stronger. But then again, you look at that era, Martin O'Neill's team is probably one of the top 6 teams in Britain at the time. Mm-hmm. In terms of budget as well, it's probably one of the top 10 teams in Britain, unlike now, we're Celtic lucky to be one of the top 10 teams in the Championship. So it's all relative. But he can't help but be impressed by his first 100 games in charge. I mean, it's been absolutely exceptional. And the good thing for Celtic fans is that it doesn't look like the finished project. I mean, this last kind of 8, 10, 12 weeks, it has looked pretty polished, but you still think there's room for development there as well. And there's maybe another gear to find at times, which is quite exciting for punters. But you can't fault them. I mean, the only thing you would say is next year he's got to have a decent crack at Europe.
No.
But there's still too many live issues on just now to even think about Europe. I mean, there's a league to be won and also the Scottish Cup. But so far it's been pretty much faultless.
Look, I know this is an impossible question to answer, but I'm going to give it to you, Graeme, anyway, because I know that's how highly I think of you. You can answer this, Graeme. Is he already a modern Celtic legend?
Of course, he's a legend. If he left at the end of the season, I think his 2 years would be fondly remembered. And obviously, if you go on for 3 years, 4 years, etc., then that would only add to that. But he's a massive part. I think the way he was able to readdress the balance so quickly after the season of nightmares for Celtic as well, I think that alone is enough to kind of warrant kind of legendary status moving forward.